Hey folks, in today's video we're back with another unseeded high score Balatro run. Here, an Ante 2 Baron and Blueprint gave the run clear direction for the build. It was just a matter of generating enough money to roll for the remaining pieces and, as usual, finding the right voucher combination for the funny big number. Enjoy the video. Surely we don't fail with an extra discard to draw some clubs? Okay. Andrew, probably a no-go. Definitely don't want the voucher, at least. Four of spades? Wait. 4 or 9 of spades? Scammed. A cleaver is pretty good. Let's see what we want to build towards before using this death, though. Is your objective in this run? Why would I need an objective? Let's cut away at some cards. Probably the 9s. I mean, it doesn't do anything here, but we have it. Okay, that does something, though. It's kind of a nutty start. Especially it being foil. Like, we get to copy the strong joker in the situation right now. And I guess we just make more kings for the future. Like, hitting a baron at this stage is meaningless, but it does give us something to progress towards. Definitely want this. I think we'd try and get this because we need some econ going, and I would love to maybe get a red seal somewhere. Soon the mime will follow? Yeah, but even then, that's like... those are not the things we want to build towards at this stage in the run. It's still quite early. Okay, cool. We hit the 3 of a kind. There's our red seal. Straight flush, probably not going to happen. We have a red seal. Flush is actually a reasonable thing to play towards.
Well met.
1 extra heart. Metal horns. Thank you for the 2 months. Maybe another one. Excellent. Wow, the Baron did something. No, it didn't. Sure. 2 pair. Kind of playing towards that anyway, right? We definitely don't want the magic trick at this stage in the run.
Well met.
Random idiot user, thank you for the 3 months.
Well met.
Gonna get me in trouble for bullying again. And Matt Smash, thank you for the 2 months. High card. That one we can do for sure. This is a casual run. Might as well check in here. I don't need another red seal. Could get some high card levels this way. More money. Don't really care about that king. I want a smaller deck, not a bigger one.
Well met.
Uwu Tang Clan, thank you for the prime. That's really funny. Alright, we need the strength for the jacks. There it is. I think we can get away with just spamming a few of these just to see if we can get some levels, even though it's like not good for my score right now. Oops. 2 pair. Okay, that one we probably want to play towards. I love Spaceman starts. You know, C-dubs, I knew I liked you. For good reason. Also, Murphy, the magnifying glass thumbnail was a banger. I meant to tell you that the other day.
Well met.
Yet another Mac, thank you for the prime. This to-do list is kind of cooking. Okay, reroll voucher is good. Want specifically the red seal. More copies of that, not random.
Well met.
Probably get away with this, right? 100, yeah. Just stick around maybe like 50 chips or something.
Well met.
We've got a lot of money, but we don't have the deck fixing that I'm looking for right now. Leah, thank you for the gifted subs. Appreciate that. Someone dies here. What's my, high card is at level 6?
Well met.
There are better econ jokers for us, right? Jake! Well, great timing. Thank you for the 7 months. Were you, hold on, be honest. Were you waiting on that? Or is the timing just great? Egg. Okay, but what if you gave me some levels and so that I don't have to... Fine. Rock out with my socks out, thank you for the prime. I think we did find a better econ joker, by the way. Travis and Derailed, thank you for the subs.
Well met.
I wouldn't mind some purple right now. That is like one of the things that we're maybe lacking a bit. This should be fine. Easy. It's a good boss blind to get out of the way. Just, it's kind of annoying. Well, I thought that was the devil. Okay, we got rebate, but we're probably gonna sell it out for the Like, we probably sell it out once we pop the invisible anyway. We're just not really ready to pop the invisible just yet. William, thank you for the super chat. You have a thing that reads messages out loud if you donate enough. We used to, but boy, people got real annoying with it. So we had to turn that off. Okay, we're trying to fish for more 10s here. Okay, good enough, I suppose. Oh. Trib me? Oh. Did ask for a purple. Should've saved for more, discards. That was silly.
Well met.
William, thank you for the super chat. What is the multi-streaming platform you use? OBS. I don't, I tried using software to do it and it was terrible.
Well met.
Spy, thank you for the prime. Okay, there's our... Okay, that might actually get us close to the point where we can pop the invis. Yeah. Liam, thank you for the super chat. $50-50? Ugh. And they say I'm lucky. Can't even win a simple 50-50. William, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, maybe if we weren't doing a casual run, we would have gotten a good roll off of that invisible. Oh my god, it's deck fixing. Whoops. You have 6 slots? Okay. I think I killed some 9s. Do I even have any queens left? Just one. How's that Raccoon game, honest opinion? It was really fun. I think there's some potential there. D-Smoke, thank you for the bits. I had a Cavendish to break yesterday. All sports betting for me is on hold. I mean, that's probably a good, like, idea anyway, right? I don't know. Alright. At least that justifies me not taking the sock. Rebate. Okay, well, we're not using it right now. Oh, maybe we are. Can you stop? My god, dude. Okay. You know what? Oh my god, dude. I think we die here. Maybe the red seal saves, but...
Well met.
It sniped a king how many times? Roffle, how do I get as lucky as you? Oh, Jake. See if we can, like, we want to find at least one at 8 so that we can get to a nice interest threshold. There we go. We need gold cards for money. Death is in our fool. Honestly, isn't a great rebate just yet. Guess we can take that. Strength. We should have some more queens, right? Yeah. They're there. Look for 8s again. Good enough. Mr. Roffle, I assure you've been working on some pretty big things behind the scenes, so stay tuned. I look forward to that, Jake. Let's put it on a gold card. Although we did just pass the Clurb boss, but still. We probably do want to go all Clurbs. Okay. Let's see if we can get a better king to put this on. Unlucky. Still have 48 cards, which is gross. Maybe there's something good in here. Yep. Yep. That's pretty good. Aces. Okay. Well, we found our deck fixing, hopefully. Or at least some of it. Hit an ace. Shoop. I was considering farming up for some golden ticket. Like, it's maybe worth because we have the blueprint, but I'm feeling kind of lazy. William, thank you for the bits. $20.
Well met.
Nia, thank you for the prime. This is another legendary. Holy. 0 for 2. We tried, though. Surely the next one? Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for the next one. Now you see why I often skip legendaries in these type of runs. Although I mean, our last 2 casual Fridays have included a lot of Perkio action, so shouldn't really complain. Immolate. Alright, so we're selling this one.
Well met.
We've been whiffing on our ectos a lot recently, so it's nice to get one. Rebates back. Don't know why I sold that, but I did. This is probably next to go. A DNA after we've already hit the... Ecto. This is the card we ideally want to copy. We do need to be careful not to bloat our deck too much, though, at this stage. We'd still like to cut down on some things. That's nice. That's exactly what we want. Didn't hit the right suit, but that's fine. We tried Everdark Libra yet? Yes. I got it my first try, but have had a lot of stinker runs since then, so it was probably a fluke. Threes. Okay. Nice. Unfortunate voucher. We've gotten so many deja vus. Like, I'm not complaining, but just the one is really the only one that's necessary. We do have Director's Cut, but not the other one. Not Retcon yet. Should be fine. Sixes. Man, that purple seal is doing the Lord's work when it comes to giving us these nicely hung men. Why didn't you take Sock? Why would I take Sock? How does Sock help me? Keeps feet warm? That's true. Okay, well I didn't consider that. Probably have enough kings to justify doing that. Why can't the Blueprint copy trading card? Because it can't kill 2 cards with 1 discard. Thank you for the prime. Huge. We don't actually need the 6s even, right? Because we already have the spectrals that we need, which kind of silly at this stage in the run already. Number 7s. Wait. Oh, hey, that's useful. It is very possible to hit an imp without Perkio, and it is very consistent. I guess we can just justice that. Death is good. Needle, I think, is fine. Discarding 2s. Q. See what this looks like. Here. What's the most common use for Wraith? Usually around the start of the run, or when you already have very little money. Eights. Spaceman. There's my 8s. I knew they were in here somewhere. Roffle has 2 Barons, how could this not be a casual run? True. True. It's more casual than being stuck with 2 Barons instead of, like, 2 blueprints. You know, the good thing. Kings? Okay, we do need to be careful because of the, like, nature of this boss blind. So I'm not going to be super greedy here. Seth, thank you for the super chat. I would like to get DNA value still. I'd also like to get some more cola and voucher skips, as well as just finding overstock. Overstock and the lack thereof is pretty limiting right now. It's not actively harmful, at least. huge. We have a voucher skip here, so we want to farm this shop for... We're going to roll down extremely hard for some colas. No cola. The wheel is fine. Very nice. Alright, surely now we're good overstock, right? Yep. I killed all my 6s already. I have 1. Not super likely, though. These are all good vouchers, at least. So, you'll love to see it. Lucky. I don't think we're taking it. Again, we got the spectrals that we need already. It's a good time for -1 hand size. We're still doing Jenga. It just got delayed because Zeno had some conflicts this week. Okay, Baron is next to go. I'll try it again. It's a worse chance at hitting the blueprint, but we gotta try. I guess it's not a casual run now if we don't have a... Wait, we're gonna sell that anyway, that was pointless. If we don't even have double Baron. Unreal. Purple Seal is goated. Well, yeah, now it's dead, though. Hands, thank you for the membership, and Click, thank you for the super chat. An unbelievable number of people have already gotten in touch with me about that mod. I just play mods when I feel like it. But thank you for the super chat. Dad, if you don't start acting right, I'm gonna just not move the blueprint to the mime out of spite in the future.
Well met.
MD, thank you for the prime. Let's not get too greedy. This is kind of a nasty boss blind.
Well met.
That boss blind and the bad draw, it's kind of dangerous. Luke, thank you for the 6 months. Yeah, let's roll down hard before popping that. See if we can find like a brainstorm to increase our odds. Actually, maybe I don't like that. Maybe I like selling out first so that we can potentially find these replacements. Alright, 1 and 4. Unlucky. At least it makes money. It's probably better than the Baron to have an extra copy of, even if we don't want it. Just because of the money printing aspect of it. Wouldn't mind a showman right now. So blocking uncommon seems like a good idea, but this seems like a better idea.
Well met.
Dare to Dream, thank you for the 6 months in advance.
Well met.
And Life is Arbitrary, thank you for the 7 months. Shoop. Money really is luck, isn't it? Yep. I mean, you roll enough times, finding the Joker that you want is guaranteed, right?
Well met.
Cheese Shiva, thank you for the prime. Nope, missed a Pluto. Guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, there's a non-red seal in there. I have a 1-2. Okay, we probably want to get out a trading card. I think I can do a golden ticket farm when I don't have that much more scoring than I need right now. I don't think I've seen a single showman, have I? Buddy. Just have that 9, and then we can start getting the stones out. Let's just do this to, we want only red seals anyway. We've got time, but it may be necessary to start, like, pumping steel. Just hang on to that for when it's time. This is probably still early enough. It's fine, we probably want to farm up the gift card a little bit anyway. Alright, I'm gonna make some steel here because we drew a few too many parts for my liking. Jesus, thank you for the membership. Also, welcome, Chef Bodie. It's a voucher cleared at least. Okay, roll hard for cola. Like, to the point of going to $0. We'll roll for this cola. Or these colas. Oh, it's back. There are no colas in this game. Unfortunate. What do we think about rolling here just so that we can maybe, like, get a cheeky bean bug going? Unlucky. We tried. That is still probably our best boss blind, though. We could run into a retcon and then make it work. But we also don't have the bean.
Well met.
And Max, thank you for the 2 months. Could seriously do the bean bug? I mean, I haven't before, so if I am given the opportunity on a casual run like this one, I might. Melody and Leopold, thank you for the subs. Hand size good. Would have been fun to get a retcon, though. Retcon D's nuts, got him. I think we take it. Even though we just got the hand size voucher, it's more money too. We have not seen a single brainstorm. You. Jake! Oh! Better late than never, I suppose. Oh, man. We probably actually just want some more money. Well, actually, the bean was probably more money short term. Do we have any rocks? We do have a few rocks. We also want to get rid of these non-red seals, though. But I think the rocks are the higher priority so that we can get better rebate value. Next voucher is going to be retcon for like the full troll. I'm telling Bean about this. He knows. He's seen me do it many times. He summons beans into this stream, and then I sell them. Now, we probably need some source of strength for Ante 18. I would, maybe it does need to start being steel just because we have so much gold. Clearance sale is fine. It does cut into our temperance value, but we'll just... This is probably better. Simply get another gift card, right? Retro, thank you for the super chat. This might be the hardest time I've had, like, getting the Jokers set up. Like, Ante 17, and this is our Joker roster. Kind of slow. In part, I think it's probably because it took quite a while to get the Overstock online. Still a negligible chance we could get the beanbug for Ante 24? Yeah. In fact, like, if we make it that far, it's actually pretty likely, right? Because we only have Amber Acorn and Crimson Heart left, right? So it'll be hard just because of the number of Jokers that we'll have, but it'll be likely that we at least get the Crimson Heart part of it. In fact, it'll be guaranteed because we could just re-roll into it if it is Amber Acorn. Oh, I forgot to move the mime. No, no. Okay. We go again. Maybe this time we'll get a brainstorm first. Smiley face. This is actually just better. Egg. Oh, I moved the wrong Joker. I thought the DNA was the blueprint or something. Yeah, minus 25. Unlucky. Now we'll never survive. DNA can copy itself, so it makes sense? Yeah, surely that's what I was thinking. Okay, just a little bit of steel kind of covers our next ante, but that maybe allows me to be greedy with the showman if I find a blueprint. In blueprint copy showman. What do you think will happen if I were to copy a blueprint with a showman? Bean. It's just a strict upgrade,
well
right?
Met.
Eli, thank you for the sub. It's a lot of money that I can't really go for right now, unfortunately. Doubles the showman, right? Yeah. Which does... what? Exactly. Annoying. I don't get the third mime because I'm trying to sell the first mime, or the second mime. Because I don't need more mimes. I don't want more mimes. Let's save that in case of whoopsie draw. Like that one. What a useful death that was. I mean, yeah, it was extraordinarily useful. It turned a non-red seal king into a red seal king. That's extremely high value. If you copy Showman with Blueprint, you get the secret ingredient to pose Father's secret ingredient soup. Nothing. That was a journey. I wasn't being sarcastic, that was genuine. Yeah, no, I know. It's like, it's actually a huge upgrade. It's very important to get only red seals in your deck. Blueprint works with Showman. Yep. That's what we've been saying. Another voucher cleared. Alright, this showman's also broken. Stop showing me rebates, man.
Well met.
I think we're approaching our death spiral here. Huge. How many non-red seals do we even have? 1, 2. We have a few, and we also have the stone card. Gotta be greedy. We can do the 31. Okay. I don't think we need full steal, but I do want to sense my score. Why'd you not keep the foil? Because it doesn't matter. It's more important to get them all consolidated into one suit than to have 50 chips on plasma deck. Ragamuffin, thank you for the 3 months. Promise every time I copy the showman I have more luck? I believe you believe that. I understand, but foil still looks cool? I don't think so. I don't think having one, like, singular card stand out. I think it looks better to have things uniform. Joker situation remains crazy. Okay. I think we're getting a little bit too close to our endpoint for that. It was almost a mime sale, but like our scores aren't great right now, so I need to roll a little bit less than I have been. Oh, hi, Mark. Still probably have to make steel. Even though I want the money for the gold cards right now. I need the money for the gold cards right now. Maybe I should have been greedier. But we just need blueprint brainstorm, or so our jokers are almost set, despite all my complaining earlier. I'm just a little bit light on funds. Probably rolled to like 15. Okay, likely that they're all, well, they're all kings, so it doesn't tell me anything, actually. Sure. I should have actually played this steel to make it more likely that we have more gold cards in hand. That must have been a lot of steel. Nacho tone. Hermie. One more, and then our jokers are good. With a few more cards to cut. It just looks nice. The men do be quite hung. Land type is fine.
Well met.
Okay. Let's count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I don't think we're ectoing. We already have. Bean. I mean, that was our best showman. Maybe I shouldn't have sold him. He was doing pretty good work, at least. Realistically, it's just this and this, so we probably don't even care. Like, the death is probably more valuable here. Whoa. What does rebuying the showman do? Makes me happy. Makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. No respect to the old showman, it's true. I realized after I sold that, like, he did pretty good work. Nope. Yep. We just need one more Joker. Find a new one, a joke because he has such good econ. My econ is terrible. I really shouldn't be doing it, but it's funny, so I did it. Okay. Jokers are set. It's a matter of, once again, all we need is retcon, right? So hopefully we get retcon. The Neo Lino. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We've got a pretty decent Baron run going. Yeah, we're gonna see how far we can take it. Should be right. Getting retcon equals skill, right? Yeah. Yeah, if I had managed my bunny better, I would have gotten more colas, which would have given me more skip tags, which would have given me more vouchers, and I would be less urgent legitimately searching for it, so... Like, I know you were being glib, but it's a legitimate skill issue. Like, this whole run has been largely the result of her... Like... The result of a pretty poorly managed decon. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. Welcome back to Casual Friday. Okay, you're just in the way. You're blocking my line of sight. I did not understand one thing of what you said, that's okay. It's really not that important anyway. But, like, sincerely. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at a minimum. Those aren't great odds. The odds ain't zero, but they're not good. I mean, they're okay. The other issue is just, like, this number right here is pretty low. 1 in 7? I could be... No, because it's not a 1 in 7, because I, like, see multiple shops between now and Ante 24, right? And then on top of that, like, I may be misremembering some, and then it gets to be a smaller number if I get repeat vouchers. So it's not a 1 in 7 right now. It's a 1 in 7 each ante, right? And then sometimes often it will become a 1 in 6. And then also improves with each ante after it becomes a 1 in 6, so, like... I don't know. It's not as simple as just a 14% chance. It's probably fairly higher than that. Robin Hood, thank you for the prem. This is where I consider double ectoing. I don't think I have the money for it is my concern, right? Because... that's a pretty big hit to our money that, like, then we won't, like, if I had more money, I would consider it for sure. But again, mismanaged decon and all that. Because I would have to, like, well, I mean, if there were showmen here, or an ecto here, it might be worth considering with the showman already there. But, like, you have to hit the showman, then the blueprint brainstorm to, like, actually get the payoff, so it's a pretty big risk. With such little money. Just give me one more gold card, please. Thank you. Hito, thank you for the super chat. Just had a heartbreaking in fail. Had the Joker's no crystal ball until Ante 29, no Omen Globe until 30. Oh god, yeah, I've definitely been there. Well, down 20k, no burglar. Unlucky. I mean, getting that far, you're bound to get there eventually. Just, you know, use it as a learning opportunity. Okay, see, that's good. Now that increases our odds of hitting the retcon. We're at what, E77? So we just want as much gold in hand as possible. E77 half gold, yeah. Not even half gold. It was copy steal, the rest gold. That's not correct.
Well met.
Bean, thank you for the 7 months. We can install Saturn for the Serpent Bug tech. Probably not. Without the Perkio accordion going off, it's not really that time consuming. We've done it many times. It'd like probably take more time to close out, install the mod, reopen, set everything up, and then do it than just to let it ride. World's greatest discarder. There's also Peter Glyphin, which gives us a little bit more time to, like, that gives us an extra ante worth of vouchers and potential voucher skips. Wouldn't Ecto allow mail-in rebate pickup which prints money? Yeah. But then I have to, like, spend that money rolling down to find Joker so that I don't die. Again, it's a risk. It's better for our score, but it's a risk because it hurts your econ to find it. Like, because you don't guarantee immediately get a blueprint brainstorm just because you want it. Like, look at how long it took to find these ones. Good enough. Chat talks about Ecto like you easily have the option for it, too. I mean, I do have, it's more likely now with Omen Globe. I just, like, the limiting factor isn't necessarily my access to Ecto, since I got the Omen Globe. It's my poor econ. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. Can you tell me the right way to copy? I put the paper into the machine, but the buttons aren't working. Help. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? I don't know. As somebody who's fairly tech savvy, printers are still a mystery to me. Like, I don't know what is going on with those devices, but they're impossible to get working like the way you want them. How do you train your mouse aim for Balatro efficiency? Here's the secret. I use aimbot. You can set up your angry Twitter threads right now to cancel me. Printers and old LAN setups have always been a mystery. No one knows how we got those LAN parties to actually land. It's true. It's true. Okay. So it's not just me then. Like, routers and printers are just like inexplicably the most frustrating things to try and set up. Fortunately, like modern routers are fine and very easy comparatively, but like, oh my god, old routers, absolute nightmare. Xfinity has made them a nightmare again. Xfinity makes everything a nightmare, can confirm. Fortunately, I don't have to deal with those bozos anymore. Like, and then every time you call Comcast or Xfinity for tech support, you just end in this, like, endless looping of of robots instead of like ever getting to speak with a person that can actually troubleshoot your problem until you give up and then cry. ISPs are internet cartels and should be dealt with as such. I mean, at least in the US, I don't know how things operate elsewhere, but it's like, that's actually an accurate description here. They like divide up territory and everything. AB, thank you for the super chat. Did you ever have a modem D? Nice try. Modem D's nuts. Got him. Hey, congrats, Dank.
Well met.
It's probably a fine ratio. Do probably want to get more of these. I have too many hearts to justify that. Good enough. Our money's getting into a much better spot. I guess I didn't realize how much time we had left to farm up some gold cards. But still a little bit lighter than we want it to be. Is this the first run of the day? Yeah. Of course it is. Why would we need another run to get this one? Another voucher cleared. Getting close, though. We have basically 2 more shots at it. Maybe 3 if we get Peter Glyphin. $1 per card played. It's probably good enough. Here. Thomas, thank you for the super chat. Keep hearing you say how much you like Blueprints. Any plans to stream it? Yeah. I've heard it's a fun game, but I've heard it's miserable to stream, so probably not. What's bad about streaming it? The combination of a puzzle and roguelike bring out some of the some of the most aggressive backseating you've ever seen, is what I've been told. All right. Good enough. It's Undertale level backseating. I am not familiar with the Undertale backseating game, but my condolences to Shay if that's true.
Well met.
Sasut, thank you for the gifted subs. It's bad? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Streamer knows Shay? Yeah. Shay Undertale? My knowledge of the game Undertale is pretty much like solely centered around the fact that Shay Undertale exists. That's what I know about Undertale. But yeah, we've done some collabs with Shay. They play a lot of Balatro. Whoa, that was almost a catastrophic throw.
Well met.
Osaya, thank you for continuing that gifted sub. Shay, Deltarune, Undertale is their full government name? Okay. Well, now I'm learning some new info. How is there this much of a fan base overlap between Shay and Roffle? I think probably because of the collabs. Those aren't likely to hurt. We used to get a lot of raids from Shay. Did you ever throw by misplacing the jokers? No, of course not. Never. Not me. Actually, I don't think I have. I think I've thrown by a lot more by, like, forgetting dust cans. By God, we've done it. Alright, I don't think I have the funds to reroll hard for a turtle bean. Only by misplaying tarot cards? That one I do a lot. I'll give you that one. We'll do a few cheeky rolls just in case. Another week, another Nanif. It's not guaranteed yet. Like, the burglar hunting is pretty crucial. And is frequently the limiting factor. Like, you can spend thousands upon thousands of dollars trying to find it, and our money is still not great. Been enjoying Rack Coin a lot today. Thanks for featuring it. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like. I was surprised by how many people tuned into the stream and then continued to watch the VOD. So we might mix in some more variety here and there. I already had plans on doing it, but like, people seem to enjoy watching that a lot more than I was anticipating, even though like it looked like a fun game. Osaya, thank you for the gifted sub. So. Isn't 5 discards and 4 hands enough? I don't understand the question. Drill, thank you for the super chat. Enough for what? We probably do want to reroll this. We're not getting the bean. It's too late in the run. We want to reroll that as well. Stop it. Okay, finally. When do we get retcon? This very ante, which is like the second to last ante where it would have been an option for us. So, we got fairly lucky with the voucher rolls at the end of the run. We had some unfortunate, like we got planet vouchers at least twice early. I think we got Tarot Merchant once early. But from there, it was pretty smooth sailing from the voucher perspective. Holy, Mr. Tact. I give you a huge bit drop. I don't think I've ever seen that animation or that color before. Probably good enough. Nina, thank you for the super chat. I'm playing a lot of Night Rain in my free time right now. I see you later, C-Dubs. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, want to try and find a reserved parking for this if we don't find the burglar soon? Dark Libra is horrible. Yeah. Basically turned it into a Fia's Champs. Okay, so we skip first and then reroll. I need to remember we're looking for burglar. Burglar, reserve parking. Probably want at least some form of econ. There's the reserve parking. So we start like this, and then we swap in the Baron when we need to. At this point, when is it best to stop rerolling and just head into the next ante? It's kind of just vibes based. I don't know. Someone like Doc probably has a better handle on that type of question. Reroll first. Okay, we didn't hit the Serpent. Reroll here. Or skip first to reroll. I'm gonna use our discards first. Oh yeah. Why would we install Saturn to deny ourselves this satisfying sound? Okay. 2200 is about where we started. Are you saying the Perkio particle accelerator is not satisfying? No, it is. It just takes a little bit longer and also like lags the game a lot more. Why don't you always have Saturn on? It's vanilla, isn't it? Well, I mean, it's a mod, so by definition, no, it's not vanilla. But you can get away with not running Steam modded, which is the main reason I don't run those type of mods usually. It's just, I don't know. People like to accuse me of seeding and cheating runs already, so running even a quality of life mod will only feel that even more. The heavy channel going to be only Balatro, or the variety streams going to be posted there as well? I think I might just post variety stuff if I am able to get around to editing it to the main Roffle channel that used to be the Hearthstone videos, just to make use of that, and then the heavy videos will just remain the lightly edited Like B-side runs. Please use Saturn for burglar Roffle. We just... No. Now I'm less likely to. You'll survive. You can use Saturn to your heart's content. If Roffle posts on the main channel, would it even get viewed? I don't know. That's the beauty of, like, the variety of stuff going there is I don't have to care. I'll make a lot of former Hearthstone viewers really mad, I'm sure, but, like, what are you gonna do? They're probably gonna be mad anyway. Especially with how things are going now, as I understand it. What is Saturn? It's a quality of life mod that, like, speeds up or eliminates animations. But I just like the base game. Meanwhile, Roffle VODs is dead in the grave, rest in peace. No, Roffle, R-A-W-F-F-L, just became, Roffle heavy. Don't tell anyone. Did you ever consider getting into the Elden Ring bingo scene? No, because I'm bad at it, but I do love watching it. I watch a lot. I've watched it since season 1, so I'm looking forward to the upcoming season. I mean, if Domo would let me, I'd be interested in maybe casting, but, like, he doesn't know me, so why would he let me in? All right. Burglar? It's in here. I lied. We are money positive here, at least. Surely now ectogasm is justified. Why? Like, the run's almost over. We've almost done the thing that it was looking to do. You tricked me. Rebate, unfortunately not great into the Serpent, which we need. Bean. Let's roll to 45, maybe? I don't know. A lot of uncommons, but not the one we wanted. I can't believe we're going to get a polychrome rare. That's going to be so great. Okay, so we're through all of them. This is not an ideal scenario. A free polychrome rare, even better? Have you ever rolled past Serpent by accident? That one I think I've done, yeah. But, like, that's not a big deal because you can usually have enough money to just roll back into it. What do we need now? Just a burglar. But we oh, I wasn't actually counting the magic trick. It was 8 vouchers that we were lacking, I think, at least. But we got pretty lucky that we didn't have to take Tarot Merchant or even Magic Trick to get the vouchers we needed. Despite, again, having pretty poor econ throughout this run. Why do you keep skipping? Because if I don't, I die. I do not have the capacity to reach E98 without it being the Serpent. Serpent is the only boss in the game that helps the player? That's not true. Sometimes the hook does. With the right jokers. And sometimes the Serpent hurts you. The Ox can also help you, yeah. Like, there's a lot of situations where the boss blind can be a benefit, just not as frequently as the Serpent. Hook trigger purple sale, yep. It also triggers Yorick, it triggers mail-in rebates. Alright, we're down a little bit of money from last ante. We're kind of slowly dwindling, but, like, it's not too bad. That reserve parking pickup has been helpful. It helps Yorick, yeah, in the same way that it hurts, like, Green Joker and Ramen, it counts as a regular discard. Red Seal should trigger rebate, change my mind. No. I'm not even going to attempt to because people that use that phrase don't want their minds changed, they just want an argument. Could change the game speed to 1x, that's true. That is an option available to me. Red Seal equals when played? No, Red Seal is, that wouldn't, it's literally, we're benefiting from the Red Seal with them not being played. But there's nothing, the card isn't triggering, the Joker is when you discard for mail-in rebate. Alright, burglar. Give me the oh, I guess we're actually... Maybe we need to roll past 45. Like, we're about at the starting point from where we were previously, right? Wow! $100 short, give or take? Yeah, that's close enough that we can roll past a little bit more aggressively. Or we could simply hit the burglar, and that would be cool too. Wow! We did it! With plenty of money to spare. I'm gonna be honest with you, this one we got pretty lucky because again, the vouchers should not have hit the way that they did. But to be fair, I've been getting extremely unlucky with the vouchers prior to this week, so I was maybe due for a good one. Alright. Make yourselves comfortable, chat. Does that mean we get to turn off animations? Nope. It's not actually that long. Is this the first run of the day? Yep.
Well met.
Ninja, thank you for the sub. We got 19 hands from quadruple copying the burglar. So we stole these hands, yeah. Nope. No, let's get these hearts out of here. Is it already possible to native with the current setup? Yep. We are all set. We just need to accumulate cards in hand, and then we'll be ready to go. Carter, thank you for the donation. How to beat Ante 32, though. That's the neat part. We don't. We missed the being opportunity, so we didn't get a chance to beat it. What builds can beat Ante 32? Pretty small number. At least one, I'm sure. Most of them involve Perkio in some capacity. University video says you can get a particularly lucky run, but doesn't specify how. I think you need, like, one of these jokers. One of these, 6 on the right jokers. Maybe even 2 of them as a nat negative. I think Doc said, like, 1.5 nat negatives is a pass to beat Ante 32. I'm not sure what he meant by that half 1.5, but, but I trust Doc. Bottom half of Baron works. Okay, so the robe, not the crown. That makes sense. Negative hand size Joker or a negative burglar, and nat negative that's not one of the 4 core. Okay. And I assume and a nat negative that's one of the 4 core, right? That makes sense. So one of the pieces and then one like complementary piece. That makes sense. Although a burglar wouldn't really. Oh, the burglar being nat negative would help because then you can keep the DNA, I suppose. So that makes sense. Which that explains that also makes sense in the context of it being like half a Joker because it's not one of these. You need one of these to be nat negative, and then a support piece that is nat negative that like actually helps the build. Makes sense. All right. 6 more. Love watching streamers like Roffle and Doug, who are, you can tell, are actually intelligent. Look. Half of those are correct. Doug's a very funny and intelligent fella. You're giving me way too much credit. Shots fired at Doug? The exact... Yeah, how dare I call him intelligent? I'm sorry. Are you a software engineer? No, but I have been known to go on 5-minute coding expeditions. Have you ever met Doug? No. No, I don't go to a lot of conventions. Roffle didn't call Doug bald, therefore severe insults. Sorry about that. I'm happy, like, I'm glad he's happily divorced, though. Good for him. Is the burglar still copied? Because I'll accidentally win if I copy the other jokers, and I'm trying not to win right now. Because I don't have enough kings in hand yet. You know, sometimes I get frustrated with the looks inside, and then I remember Doug's chats, and I think maybe we don't have it so bad. Okay. Yeah, but a lot of times Doug's chat can be, like, the right type of hive mind, where they're... Like, the divorce meme, for instance. Where, like, that's a hive mind, but, like, put to good use. And being, like, creative in there, and building on the joke, instead of just, like, pounding it into the ground until it's dead. So it's a little bit different. All right, one more. So I can't look inside a divorce? No, I think Elon demonstrated that's not true. In fact, part of getting a divorce is, like, revealing your entire ass to the entire world. So it's like, That's a mandatory component to getting divorced, it seems. All right. Copy's in the right spot. Let's send it. Oh, yeah. This one was a little bit too free. The mid game was a little bit awkward finding the jokers, and then we kind of, but then we just kind of lucked out with the vouchers after after spending down so much. Imagine wanting to miss this part. It's true. It's true. Like, the Saturn spammers wanted you to miss out on these beautiful animations, chat. They wanted, this is what they wanted to take from you. Remember that. This is what Balatro is all about. All right. Get your 07s out. We've done it again. GG easy. Saturn truthers seething, it's true. It's true. Alright. How do we die how do we die this time? I guess we roll down all the way. Maybe there's an onk or something in here? That would be funny. It's the next one. Onk or Hex would be really funny. There's supposed to be spectral cards in here. I'm getting scammed. Die to the Ox. I've already done that one, I think. Terraformer, thank you for the membership. Okay, wait. I've got an idea. $5,000 chips, surely that's enough. Let's see if we can just get all blueprints and brainstorms. That would be funny. Maybe I shouldn't choose a rare Joker for that game plan. But it's the ones that we have the most of right now. Oh, right, we gotta copy the Showman for reasons that I'm not certain about yet. We've seen a lot of these beans. I should have just gone that route. Just get the biggest hand possible. Incredible. Now we can roll a little bit harder. No, we can't. All right. Alright, I guess we just died at the plan again. Unlucky. least we get to make the funny sound. And we're copying the showman, yeah. Wow, that strategy was terrible! Why was chat so obsessed with copying the showman? It did nothing for us. Unbelievable. Gave you 4 beans? I could have found those beans on my own, thank you. And we're dead. Couple more hands would have made it? Yeah, at least 2.